Hey guys, so I've been sick the last week, so it's been a few days since I've made a video, but I've been mulling over some of the ideas people were giving me for new videos, and somebody had mentioned a really bad wig that I had put up before that I had purchased. You guys remember the Hot Queen Wig? My human hair wig that I bought, and it came and it was a big frizzy hellish mess. Yeah, that one, the scary one with all the flyaways. Remember, it was like really dark and ugly. Anyways, this is her. I'm wearing her right now. So today, I was feeling better because I'd been sick. So I thought, you know what, today would be a great day to do some wig washing. Okay, so I got my buckets out. I'll show you. Show you how I do this. I got a couple of these. These are just giant, dishwashing buckets. I think that's what these are for. I think these are for like people who still hand wash their dishes. I know, right? So anyways, I have two of those. I have a stand-in shower here. I got all the room in the world. I can fill the shower with buckets if I want to. So I have two of those buckets in there. I use my shower wand, and I fill one with cold water and shampoo. And right now I'm using Vite wig shampoo, and I'm telling you, this stuff works really well, and I know it works really well, and it's a lot better than some of the other shampoos I've used, because I also use this on my makeup brushes. And I kid you not, like, you put a little bit of this in the palm of your hand and you rub your makeup brush around, it's like the makeup was never there. Like, literally, you will just have makeup spilling out of your makeup brush, and that's a good sign that this works well on wigs. You can use this on synthetic and human hair wigs, so that's great. And anyways, so I have that one cold bucket of water, and I pretty much just dip the wig in there over and over again repeatedly. A nicely brushed out wig anyways. So you're basically just doing this over and over again, and sometimes I'll let it sit in there for a while, like if there's a lot of makeup inside the part or whatnot. I will do that with it. And then I'm blessed, I have one of those shower wands, that's really good. So I will hold the wig out and I will spray the wig down and just like watch the soap run out. And if I have a wig that's really dense, like some of these wigs, like this is my Jackson, it's a pretty dense wig. The cap's really thick. So then I use the other bucket and then I dip it in there just to kind of get a good rinse going on. And sometimes I'll let it sit in there for a little while so that the soap can kind of release from some of the fibers, and then I'll pull it out. I lay them on towels and I kind of pat them dry, or I will fold the towel over on itself and kind of just press all the water out. You guys, it's not a big, process. Washing a wig is very simple. But you wouldn't believe, I can't believe, how much better some of my wigs look after they've been washed. I'm actually kind of embarrassed that some of the wigs that I've shown you in some of my videos, I didn't wash right before I showed you. Like, I did not do justice to the Jackson or any of my Bobby wigs because, well, the red one I did. But I'm looking back and I see the Jackson and I see my blonde Bobby, and I'm like, what was I thinking showing them that? Because, like, they hadn't been washed recently. I mean, I wash them probably every like 10 wears or whatnot, but when they get to about the end, they start to look funny. The fibers start to get kind of coarse, and they get kind of like this oily hold on a wig, and they start looking wiggy. And that was what was happening with my Jackson and my blonde Bobby. And so I really think maybe I should redo those videos. I don't know, or I'll just try them on later for you guys so you can see. So anyways, back to what I was talking about before I got all distracted with talking about washing wigs. I washed a ton of wigs. Okay, I washed 5 wigs. That's a ton. So when you're washing wigs, it feels like all day. So anyways, that Hot Queen hair wig, we're gonna maybe look back at that video and how horrible it looked, or you can just go back. You guys can go back and look at it. So anyways, that wig is the one I'm wearing right now. Right. So I was reading online, and I don't have a lot of experience with full lace cap human hair wigs. I don't. I love synthetic wigs because I don't have to style them. I'm not a stylist. by any means, and so I just really wasn't ready for this. And I was reading, and I was reading over and over again people saying, well, when you get a human hair wig, you should wash it first. And I'm thinking, why would I do that? You know, I just spent a crap load of money on a human hair wig. Why would I need to wash it? You never need to do that with a synthetic wig. When you spend a lot on a synthetic wig, you just put it on out of the box, and that's when it looks its best. That's when the fibers are looking gorgeous. That's when, you know, that's when it's looking good. So anyways, I washed this wig. I painstakingly washed this wig. I brushed her out. I put her on a styrofoam head. After brushing her, I stuck, you know, these nice little T-pins in her. And you guys, guess what else? I can now, oh, can I not? Yeah, I can now focus on my camera. It was a setting. My husband fixed it. I just thought this camera had gone completely berserk, and then he needed to use it to film some of his commercials and figured out right away what was wrong. So now I get to focus stuff on my camera, yay. Anyways, so painstakingly pin this wig all the way around. Well, I did it down the part, and then I did one on either side of the ear tab so that I had this on the mannequin just right so I could see where it's actually parting it. Because this wig did not have a definitive part, as you may recall from the other video. It just was kind of like, ugh, just this big mess of puffy hair up here. It was so puffy. I didn't know what to do with it all. So I left it on the mannequin for a little bit. This was pretty dry when I put it on there. I had left it in a towel for a little while, and I was noticing the frizz coming on, and I'm like, oh no. Because as you may recall, a lot of these human hair wigs that are sold, they're hair from different ethnicities, and a lot of the women who are able to grow hair this extremely freaking long tend to have hair that's thicker and nappier than, you know, a Caucasian woman's hair is. So I had to do a lot of work on this wig, and normally you shouldn't blow dry a wig. It's just, you know, you're asking for a bunch of frizz and damaged fibers. Even if the wig is a heat-safe wig, I wouldn't recommend blow drying it. You know, that's just not good. You should probably just let it drip dry on a towel. If you have to do a little blow drying at the end, okay. But this wig, I decided right away to combat some of this frizz and not have to do too much damage to it with the with my flat iron here. I decided I better blow dry it a little bit, so I painstakingly you know, was brushing and lightly blow drying this till it was pretty much all the way dry, because I'm telling you, you could just see as it was drying the frizz start to grow, and I'm like, no, come on, I want to show you guys this wig and it's going to look good. So anyways, I did that. It was pretty much dry. We went out to dinner, and when I got back, I got my flat iron out, and of course I didn't do this on my head. I would never do that. Come on, you guys. So on the mannequin, I was pretending like I was like one of those salon girls who does hair. I went around this wig, and I just kept flat ironing it, and yes, it did still have a few of those little flyaways up here. What did I do? I cut them off, you guys, just like I told you to do. These are wigs. It's not going to grow back funny. If you got weird flyaways or hairs that you just cannot train, cut them off right at the root. So I did that. Mainly, I just did that right up in here. I still wanted some baby hairs because, honestly, sometimes when you're wearing a pin straight wig like this, you need a few little baby hairs to make it look kind of natural. Okay, that doesn't look so natural, but if I spread those out and sprayed them with the hairspray to sit just right, you'll see that they make the wig look much more natural. So anyways, I think you're all going to be pretty impressed with this wig because honestly, no flyaways. The weight of the wig is nice now. It's not like I feel like I have this giant beehive on my head. You know I didn't like that, you guys. So I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, why didn't you curl it? I want to see it curly. You guys, I'm not about to be like washing this wig every day and curling it. Oh my god. And besides, look, I look like a blonde Cleopatra, and I just, oh, come on. Look at this. Look at all this hair. I'm like blonde Kim Kardashian. Okay, no, not at all, but anyways. It's like my dream hair, okay? Even though it's not curly and I'm not looking very, you know, like Barbie-ish right now, which I would love to be looking, it's just nice to have a straight wig that I know is not going to get rustled up in little knots and nappies 5 minutes from wearing it. The problem with having a synthetic wig that looks like this, pinned straight and this long, you would never be able to maintain it. You never would. You'd probably wear it for a day or two and it would be ruined. Here, I'll show you like my Angelica. This Angelica is a newer one. And it's only been washed maybe once or twice, but I got this one in July. And let's see, probably washed it twice. Haven't worn it too much, but you can see just how nappy her hair is already getting. She's got these little spiralies in here where the fibers should just lay flat that will never come out of this wig. Even after washing it, it's still damaged. It's still, you know, she's starting to look like a Halloween wig. I mean, you know, that's what you get with a long wig like this. They are better quality than a cheaper wig, and she is going to have more life than maybe a straight wig in a lower price range. But honestly, she's not going to last forever. She's not going to last even probably a full year if I was going to wear her, you know, even, you know, twice a week. She's just not going to last that long. But the human hair wig, I expect her to last quite a bit longer. For one, I'm not going to wear her every day. I mean, look at this. Who's running around looking like, you know, it's just a lot of hair, okay? So, the nice thing about this is I can wear this quite a bit more, and I'm not going to be dealing with the knots and nappies that I would need to be combing out constantly with this. And even when I do get those knots in this hair, I can brush them out, and it's not going to turn into that kind of like corkscrew looking fried plastic that these wigs are going to look like. So that's how it's going to have more life. And I'm going to take a little bit better care of this one because, like, as you may recall, the cap on this wig, ooh, she's delicate, very delicate. I'll try to show her to you. My hair is just getting thinner and thinner, but so just don't look at her, okay, don't. But anyways, as you may recall, this wig's cap is almost like, it's like a cross between maybe tutu material and nylon stockings. That's how thin this is. And the back has a little bit thicker, you know, material in there, but still, I could easily tear this even just by brushing it wrong with the wrong comb or using like my metal wig comb on this. I would never do that because the metal wig combs are great for wigs. It would be horrible on this full lace cap. It could just rip it in a second. So, like I said, I'm not going to curl this hair. I feel like if I curled it, I would need to be recurling it to keep the look every time I wear it. And I don't want to do that much damage to this hair or take a chance of hurting the wig cap. So, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people out there that wash their human hair wig all the time and curl it, but this one, I'm just so concerned about how delicate it is. And I want it to last me a little while because I think it's really pretty and I think it would be fun to wear out, but I'm not going to wear this on a daily basis, that's for sure. And, yeah, so I just thought that would be a fun update for you guys because a lot of you guys thought this wig was just absolutely hideous and a waste of money, but I'm just telling you guys, there's something to be done with this wig, and I think I did, you know, the best that I could do with it in a matter of hours. If I had more time to spend on it and maybe some big hot rollers, which I don't have because, you know, I'm not in need of any. But anyways, yeah, so maybe I'll invest in some hot rollers and we could play with it later, but I just wanted to show you guys how good it looked after I did some minimal taming of it. So that was my update for my Hot Queen wig. And I may be doing some more updates to some of the wigs that I wore, because, oh my god, you guys, the Bobby is so much cuter than the blonde Bobby I showed you before. And so is my Jackson. My Jackson is a beautiful wig. You'll see after I show them to you again. Maybe I'll wear them at the beginning of one of my next videos. I have some wigs coming in the mail, so maybe I'll wear my Jackson in the beginning of a video so you can see how cute it is. Alright, you guys. Thanks for coming. Oh my gosh. I can't say goodbye to you with my hair like all ratty like that. That's just terrible. Let's just put it on. Now the reason why I didn't put a wig cap on is because my hair matches this Jackson flawlessly. I don't know what it is, but my roots down to the very ends of my hair are like an exact match for this Jackson. So, I mean, really? I look totally different than I did when I showed you this Jackson before. For one, the bangs were all screwed up and I had a really waxy looking thing going on. Anyways, it looks a lot better, right? So, I'll show you some of my other wigs later. But for now, I just thought I wanted to show you that one wig. So, I'll stop talking and I'll let you guys go. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you feel so obliged to, and you're sitting on Facebook with nothing to do, just look me up at Sasha Hartleb and join in on the fun. You know, sometimes I post stuff that I'm doing, and if you're just like some curious people watcher kind of person, you know, you might be interested. That sounds weird, but do it. You will have fun together, I promise. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.